Now, all lions to me are fascinating, and I feel a great connection with all of them, but the white lions, there's something about them that is, it's difficult to put words to. To me, they feel very different to when you are connecting with a golden lion or a tawny lion. Tawny lions are very earthy, very grounded, embodying sunlight on earth, but still very much set on the earth. Whereas with the white lions, when you connect with them, it's like they take you to the stars. There seems to be more the cosmic energy about them. Of course, they are lions of the earth. They are physical beings that are found in only a very particular part of the world. There's only one place, one very small area of this planet that they occur naturally, and that is the Greater Timbavati region in South Africa, which is just north of Johannesburg, about 5-6 hours drive north of Johannesburg. They were poached and removed from the wild and placed into captivity, and because of their rare beauty, because there's something so awe-inspiring about them. And originally I believe that people wanted to protect that rarity. People believed that they wouldn't be able to survive in the wild because of their white coat. This has since been proved completely false. And they work very successfully in the wild. They hunt as well as tawny lions. They are able to survive as well as tawny lions. But in those days, the white man did not believe it, and they were taken out of the wild, put into captivity in order to breed more. And this has become the most horrendous industry in South Africa. And I feel ashamed to be South African because of this. The way the government can allow something like canned hunting to be legal, and this is what has happened. White lions and tawny lions are bred for the bullet. They are speed bred in so-called sanctuaries or breeding centres. Then the cubs are used for petting. Tourists come and want to pet a lion cub, and what a wonderful thing to do, to cuddle a sweet little innocent lion cub. Those cubs are hand-reared and taken away from their moms at birth so that the moms could come into estrus again and have another litter. The cubs grow up being used to humans. After the cub petting, they go into the young adult walking industry where you can walk with lions. This is becoming a big thing in South Africa. And once they become too big to walk with, then they get sold as trophies, as part of a canned hunting industry. And now canned hunting is when an animal is placed in an enclosure that they cannot run away from. And then a big hunter will come with a rifle on the back of a vehicle, and often the lion is drugged so that it looks like they're sleeping, and the hunter is allowed to shoot them. And this is big money industry. It is a horrendously cruel industry, and it is horrendously rife in South Africa and legal. So one of the things we do, I work in conjunction with the Global White Lion Protection Trust, is to raise awareness about this hideous practice and to put pressure on the government to ban this practice and ban the captive breeding of lions and to ban canned hunting. That's the very dark physical side of it. On a spiritual side of it, the lions really they embody all that is good and all that is light on this earth, and I think people want to steal that light, and they want to receive that light. And many people think that if they can kill a lion, that light will belong to them. So they take the light and the life out of that lion and they think they're going to get it, but unfortunately they don't. The light goes back to the sun, goes back to God, goes back to the universe. And that person is left feeling darker and emptier than ever before. So then they try and steal more light. And I think this is what has caused this dreadful industry to explode. It's about money, and it's about greed, and it's about needing that power and that light. How do we stop that? By asking people to really connect with that light that is within themselves. We have that light within ourselves. And what the wildlife, whether it's lions or cheetah or elephants or even not so wildlife, but your cat at home, they can help you to connect that light, and you don't have to kill the body of the animal to receive the light from them. That will never work. So the only way you're going to receive the light is by opening your hearts and receiving the light from the animals and giving your light to the animals as well. And I think that's really important for the survival of the planet, for survival of not only the animals and nature, but of the human race. If we carry on like this, everything's going to just not be anymore.